Good evening. I hope you guys are all having a great Memorial Day weekend. I wanted to take a little time to go over if I started my 22-year trading career over again in 2026, what I would do differently. If I lost everything tomorrow, every dollar, every account, every chart, every connection, and if I had to restart my entire trading career from absolute zero in 2026, what would I actually do differently? Because after 22 years in the markets, I can tell you right now, most traders are wasting years learning the wrong things. And even worse, most traders never fail because of strategy. They're basically failing because they destroy themselves emotionally before the strategy even has a chance to work. Fear, greed, FOMO, revenge trading, over leveraging, the market exposes it all. And if I had to restart today, I would approach trading completely differently. Not the fake social media version, the real version. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, Elite Traders Inc. And in this video, I want to break down exactly how I would rebuild myself as a trader from scratch in 2026. The mindset, the psychology, the execution, the discipline, everything. Because the truth is, most traders are trying to make professional money with beginner habits. And that never ends well. The first thing I would stop doing immediately is strategy hopping. Because this destroys traders. One losing trade, and suddenly they're watching another YouTube video. One bad week, now they're switching from ICT to indicators to options to Forex to crypto. And they never stay with one thing long enough to actually develop pattern recognition. Listen carefully. Consistency does not come from finding perfect strategy. Consistency comes from repetition. The market rewards familiarity and patience, not randomness. If I started today, I would focus on one market, most likely NASDAQ futures, one execution model, one framework, and I would spend months learning how price behaves instead of trying to become rich immediately. Because the deeper you understand the market, the less random it becomes. The market exposes you. Here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. Trading is not hard because of charts. Trading is hard because the market exposes your emotional weakness. Fear makes you hesitate. Greed makes you oversize. FOMO makes you chase entries or exits if you're in good profit and you still have a profit target down there. Revenge trading destroys discipline. And most traders do not realize how emotional they become once money is involved. Think about how many times you've ruined perfectly good trade because you panicked or hesitated or got greedy. That's not strategy failure. That's emotional instability. And if I restarted in 2026, I would spend more time mastering psychology than studying the entries. Because one emotional mistake can erase months worth of progress. And that's why risk management is so important. This is where trading actually changed for me. Risk management, because professionals, they think differently than retail traders. Retail traders ask, like, how much profit can I make on this trade? But a professional asks, how much can I lose before I become emotionally compromised? There's a really big difference there. I'd become obsessed with position sizing, daily loss limits, drawdown, control, emotional stability, consistency. Because survival is the real edge, not entries. Most traders never even give their edge enough time to even work because they destroy themselves emotionally first. So I would then go to understanding liquidity. This is where everything changed for me personally, understanding liquidity. Because once you realize the market is constantly moving towards liquidity, price starts making sense. Now you understand why stops get hunted, why sweeps happen, why expansions occur, why price reacts at certain levels. The market starts looking engineered instead of random. And this is why most retail traders struggle. They're staring at indicators. while institutions are focused on liquidity and price delivery. There's completely different mindset. And the next thing I would focus on is time. Most traders only study price. Very few even look at time. And timing changes everything. Certain windows of time, they create manipulation, expansion, continuation, liquidity grabs. Not every hour deserves your money. If I restarted today, I would build my entire trading. I'd do my whole trading day around timing, liquidity, session structure, delivery, instead of randomly clicking buy and sell. Because timing gives you context to price. Like, so 920 to 940, that's manipulation window. 950 to 1010, that's expansion. So anywhere it's 20 to 40, this is manipulation. You usually get your expansions 50 to 10. I would document everything. So every trade, every mistake, every emotion, every impulsive decision, because your journal becomes your mirror. And most traders avoid journaling because they don't want to confront their own behavior. But your data expresses your weaknesses faster than anything else. You can improve what you refuse to track. So what I would ignore, if I restarted today, I would completely ignore fake luxury trading content, Lamborghinis, profit screenshots, flexing random Discord alerts, overcomplicated indicators, get rich quick garbage, because the traders making the noise online are usually the least disciplined, and they're the ones that are doing the worst. Real trading is repetitive, quiet, structured, controlled, not emotional chaos. And honestly, that's the part most people are not ready for, because consistency is boring. But boring consistency creates freedom. If I can give you one piece of advice to my 22-year-old self, it would be this. Stop trying to become rich quickly and become dangerous slowly. Because discipline compounds, experience compounds, and eventually the market starts rewarding patience. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe. And if you want to trade with me live every morning during the New York session, check out EliteTradersInc.com. The link's in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You all have a great night. Bye.